television, and we'll tell you all the way from January up until August. Today is the 6th day of August 2024, and today is officially the 225th edition or episode of the show, and we're super duper excited, and we just feel on top of the world, because let's put it in plain terms, ain't no easy. And yes, I'll start this show this morning by telling you guys every day above 6 feet is a good day. So when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to feel ungrateful. Rather, get down on your knees and say hello and good morning to your creator, because he alone is the reason why you're able to breathe the same air that a whole lot of other people are. It's not easy. A lot of people wish they could be here right now or in this world doing what we are all doing, but hey, different strokes for different folks. It's often said every malam will get to. Now, what we do on the show, just in case you're tuned in for the first time, this is Whatzup. It's a show created for the Gen Z. It's a music, entertainment, fun, lifestyle television show where we discuss basically movie reviews. Now, I'll tell you something, you have the best movies coming out anytime, any day. This is where we dissect and tell you, hey, this movie is coming out, this is what you should watch, this is what you shouldn't watch. And then at the end of the day, we give you, aside the reviews anyway, we give a mark where we feel like if it's a top 10 movie, we rate it. That's what we do. Sometimes it's purely beautiful ratings, other times it's below par, and then it's not like you don't get to watch it, but be very choosy about what you watch. This is also, we do celebrity gist, where we talk about things happening in the entertainment world when it comes to celebrities. You have Rema, Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Olamide, if they've dropped albums, what's going on in their lives, and all that. These are some of the little things we discuss about. Also, fashion and style. Now we go to events and we'll talk about red carpets, what happened, who wore what they wore, and why they wore what they wore. And then we also give ratings over 10, obviously, to say this is what this person wore, we like it, you guys should flow with this, this is a fashion trend, go with this. Also, we go straight to trending issues. Now, these are some of the topics that gets a whole lot of us in trouble, especially when we have to talk about what happened and where it happened. So we'll talk about some of all these things that have gotten us into deep trouble, but hey, we always learn to come out unscathed. Now, the end part of it, and the special one, is when we have special A-list guest celebrity appearances right here in the studio. Sometimes these celebrities speak to us via Zoom. That's if they're outside the country or for some reason they are not able to make it into the studios. We get to talk to them, they get to talk to us and give us feedback about their musical journey. Also, on the show, we always make sure that we bring fun, vibes and entertainment, and this is always done to spice up your day. Now, you can call me, alright, because as it is, I'm one half of the co-host of this very beautiful show. You can call me the Vibes Machine, you can call me the Sugar Daddy of Lagos, you can call me the Big Size Teddy Bear, whatever you want to call me, as long as it suits your persona, I'm down with it. Now, you know I can't run this show alone. They say behind, beside, on top of, behind, at the back of, under a very successful man. What do you have? You have a very successful woman too, a woman that's always pulling the string. This one is the most stubborn human being I've ever seen in this life, but hey, you can't do without them, man. When they're here, it's too much trouble. And I never get to work alone. I'm not a Liverpool fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. So I'm working today, and as always, with the delectable lady who they call the African Queen, Omevi Idolo. Good morning, how are you?
Did you just call me troublesome?
That's what you are now.
I am the most peaceful woman you can find on planet Earth.
You?
Peaceful, loving, caring. In fact, everything.
Where?
God took his time to create a peaceful human being. I don't raise my voice. I am very calm, gentle. So don't listen to Olali.
Who would they listen to?
Moi. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria, Africa, and wherever you watch it from. Yes, of course, this is Whatzup, where entertainment has made its abode, and we always say that we give you premium entertainment. You know, it's always fun coming here every day because we love doing what we do. I hope you are doing what you love doing. It gives you joy, it gives you peace of mind. Like you just feel, yes, you wake up every day, you're excited that yes, this is what I'm going to do this morning. My name is Omeli Idoler. I don't know when or really will learn how to pronounce my father's name properly. He doesn't want to learn.
I will never learn such.
The name is the name is Idoler, not Idolo.
Is that what your father, Professor?
Me,
Idolo,
I have
did?
told him that I've changed his name.
It's not possible. I know that man very well. He can never agree to such shenanigans.
Yeah, welcome to the show once again. Yes, we just want to let you know right now that yes, we're streaming live on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on X, and of course on Instagram. So you just go to your Facebook page and click on the search button, search for Galaxy TV Entertainment, and you can see me there, you can see Relay, and of course the fine man we have in the studio. We always bring fine men. We don't find me. You understand? Already calm down.
I'm actually very calm.
With bombastic side eye.
I wasn't.
Yes, also we just want to let you know again that Galaxy as a whole is on the go. So you just go to your Google Play Store or your iOS and download the Galaxy app on all your mobile devices.
Right.
So you can catch up with every of our programs. Every program has a package for your viewing pleasure, from the buzz to, from within the Happy Ninja to Family and Value, even to beautiful movies, you understand? So, of course, this is the best of the programs that you want to talk about, Whatzup, and every other program. Hola, hola, they are all there. Even children, in the evening, there are programs for children. So maybe you want to watch sport on the screen, and the children want to watch cartoon. So you can just give them your mobile gadgets and while you watch your sport. If not, they will collect the remote and hide it. They will be happy you to look for it while the cartoon is playing on. So for peace to reign in the home, have your Galaxy app on your mobile gadgets, so everybody will be at peace in the home. Today we have somebody in the studio. Oh my God. It's not time to let the cat out of the bag or the bag out of the cat.
True.
Whichever way, we have a big fish in the studio. But really, let's do what we know how to do best.
All right, speaking of what we know how to do best, we always bring the vibes, the lives, the drives, and it somehow surmounts every expectation that you feel like you have of us. We always find a way to topple it. Yeah. We're going to go on this quick break, and when we come back, you'll be meeting someone who is a guest A-list celebrity in Nigeria, making people dance.
Yeah.
From every look, every cranny, every spectre, every genre of music. This man has done it all, and we're so happy and honored to have him in the studio. Take this quick break. When we come back, you still have a maybe dollar and my humble self, and then you'll be meeting our special guest. Don't touch it. Around us to move with us to every corner, every side of the world. Now we've had guests from Canada. We've had guests from Spain, Italy. We've had guests from France.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Guest was from the US.
Yes, came in from the US for this interview. We've had guests from France. We've had guests from the UK.
From Ghana.
Different people, those flying in from Abuja just to come to the show because they actually understand that we know what we're doing. So anything music, entertainment, fun, this is where it's made its abode in, or maybe Dollar's voice. Now, we do have a special guest appearance in the studio this morning, and his name is, before I tell you his name, he's also a very multi-talented music producer. He's done so much for music, and some of the kind of songs you guys listen to these days.
Yes, exactly.
This man is definitely behind it now. Yes, sometimes we've had excellent videographers, producers, music artists come to the show, and sometimes you don't know who did what or why they did, and you're like, oh, this song makes sense, so this one did this one make, but a lot of you don't know how these things are done. But that is why we have someone like this. Help us welcome to the studio this morning, Ace music producer Alpha P.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the studios this morning.
We've been listening to your work behind. Oh, no, we did not even know that it was his fingers that were doing those magic.
Yes.
Today we are going to you are going to tell us about it. But first, how was getting to the studio this morning?
Fine.
Easy. I'm so happy that you came early. Lagos didn't happen to you.
Abio.
Well, if you understand Lagos, then you know how to
maneuver.
Because Lagos can happen to anybody at any point in time.
Just, I remember one time I was supposed to, I was leaving for the airport. I was going to Abuja, and I met Basket Mouth, Bovi, and all of them at the airport. Now, my flight was for 4, but I obviously got there around 1, so that their flight was for, I think, 12. Do you know when? And they had a show in Abuja. Do you know when they left the airport that day? 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I left with my own crew, my own guys, all of us. We found ourselves at the airport. Do you know when I left? I left the airport at few minutes to 1 a.m. And that 1 a.m.
for a flight of 4 o'clock.
We had to now taxi and wait because 2 planes were supposed to land before. So we sat the plane taxi to take off, but had to wait. So those ones landed in the space of 15 minutes. So we taxied for like 30 minutes. So after one, we still they wait until everybody that was supposed to pick me up from the airport. I traveled with J-Gate Visuals, big boy. When you understand photography, videography in Nigeria, J-Gate. I traveled with him. We ended up booking a cab and we paid half. The cab dropped me first before he dropped him. It was terrible. But hey,
that's Lagos.
Yes. Quickly, let's tell you 1 or 2 things about the man we have in the studios this morning. His name is Peter Abiola, popularly known as Alpha P, a name curled from the name of his studio, Alpha P Studios, an arm of Alpha P Global Vision. Now, he's been in the music industry for over 3 decades and over 2 decades as a music producer par excellence. All to the glory of God, we have worked with different artists ranging from gospel to secular. Our productions have mainly been more of Yoruba gospel music, in which we have quite a number of awards to our credit. Over the years, he's worked with artists like Bidemi, Olaoba, Adeyinka Alasheyori, I hope I pronounced that right, Aduke Gold, Shino Harmony, Esther Igbekele, Tokwe Flourish, Erifemi Adetoba, Ambassador Shola Gbade, and Tunde SPK, to mention just a few. All these above mentioned artists have recorded different hit tracks and albums in Alpha P Studios. Now, recently he celebrated 20 years of Alpha P Studios. We're hoping to get our own share of the celebration.
Very important.
He's not living here
without it.
Put that down.
20 years.
20 years, no be this. Yeah, so, and still counting. All thanks to God and years of dishing out top-notch music and audio production. Alpha P Studios always put this in mind when you think about us. Happy mind and happy world. So we want to say welcome to the studios this morning again. I am a movie all about. She will start first to drill you so that we can know how. You know?
See, don't listen to her.
Why? Which one? Why are you spelling my?
It's nothing like drilling. What do you mean?
Our HOD says going to squeeze you.
Yes. Okay. Now it's a long journey.
True.
Over 30 decades, and you've been in this industry, and you're still thriving, because the person that gave me the link to him actually has a project with him, so which means that he is in the business and he's still doing very, very well. For this person to say, no, you can bring this guy in. Now, 30 years, can you take us back to history? How did this whole thing start? When you were growing up, did you ever think of, okay, I want to be a music producer, I want to be sing loud, louder, raise it. Raise it. Did you plan it that way, or how did you come into this line, this industry?
Growing up was, I grew up in a Christian family actually. Both my parents are pastors.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So I grew up in a music environment. From the age of 11, I started playing the keyboard.
Wow.
So I started working on. I started learning all the other instruments. So actually my room was like the place where they keep the instruments there.
Okay.
So I had access to almost all the instruments. So it really gave me inspiration to go into music. Actually, I did not plan to become a music producer, but music has always been part of me. My mom was in the choir, so you know, as a Christian, in a Christian family, you pray, you have these morning devotions.
Yeah.
So all through those times, she was actually grooming me for music actually. So that's really impacted me.
That's beautiful. It's difficult to see someone. It's difficult to see artists who starts from the gospel aspect, the gospel angle, and remain gospel artist or gospel producer. You know, they always, 99.9% of them always tell you that there is no much money. That it's really the gospel music production is not that lucrative. So what has kept you? Because from what you said now, right from 11 till now, and from your profile, it is clearly stated that you are more into gospel production.
Yes, sure.
Yes. So what has kept you in that line for all these years that you decide not to deviate? Okay, what is that thing?
Well, number one, I would say passion.
Okay.
Passion for music. You know, like I said earlier, I've been in this music environment. In fact, let me just say, all through my life. You understand? And secondly, the fear of God. Fear of God. I didn't bring fear of God first because passion is very, very important. Whatever you want to become in life, whatever you're doing. So that is what will keep you on, even while you're having challenges here and there. So I will say passion.
Wow. So passion and the fear of God has kept you going.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, I'm going straight to production. When an artist walks into Alpha P Studios, where so many hits have been made, walk us through the process of production from when the person walks into the studio till how you produce beats and how a record track is made. A lot of people want to know.
Well, that's kind of is a long journey actually. But for somebody that has been in the industry, I wouldn't say it is a long journey. When somebody walks into your studio, for them to have you produce them, the first thing you want to do is to listen to what they have.
Okay.
Listen to their voice, listen to the texture of their voice, listen to the kind of music you want to do. Shake it. So that is what will give you the inspiration of, okay, let me do this beat this way, let's have it this way. So listening to the person will give you so many things give you insights into the kind of job you're actually planning to get into. So when you listen to that person, after listening, then you can start planning, okay, let's have an intro, let's have this, let's have live instruments. You understand? Not all the music you produce will require live instruments. Some will require you to just do everything on your system, on your computer system. Some will require you to just do little instrumentations here and there. Some require heavy percussion. So listening to the person sing in the first place will give you insight into whatever you want to do. So after listening, then the kind of music production I do doesn't have to do with you starting your beat making, your instrumentation. You understand? So when you record, you take down the voice of the person, but in actual sense, you still have to take down the person's voice twice. You understand? So you do a kind of lay down. So that lay down will give you insight into, okay, I'm putting these instruments here and there. After everything has been done, then the artist now comes back to relay the voice.
Okay.
So after laying the words, then you now start thinking of going to mixing, then mastering of the song.
Yes, before I know I already have a question. Already, I just have a follow-up question for this. Now, an artist walks into the studio and the person sings. Have you ever had an artist, you as the producer, you know this person can't sing. You know this person doesn't have the voice. You know that this line where this person won't go so. You understand?
Nonsense.
Nonsense. You go bust to the speaker. You know, as the producer, as the sound engineer, whatever you are, as you are, with you all your experiences, you know this person can't sing. Have you ever told an artist that, guy, this is your voice, not before this industry? Have you ever told an artist like that? Have you ever given anyone that kind of
Sure. You have a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but when they come around like that, you kind of welcome them. You don't discourage them. You know, so I have quite a lot of them like that. But when you sit down and think about things, actually, you know that most times you don't have to produce people that are very good in singing.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work like that, because even most of these people that I'm talking about, they are the ones that will give you the money.
True.
Yes. And actually, they are the ones that will pay you more. You understand? So there's a way we go about things here and there, and even when you tell them this is not, you are not meant to do this, you still have to support them. You understand? Because at the same time you're following your passion, but you need money.
True.
Yeah.
Passion and money works hand in hand.
And these are the people that will give you the money. So what do?
You welcome them.
Yeah.
With open arms. Anyway, now in terms of music production, for an artist and you as a producer, who do you feel like, or who do you feel should take most credit for a hit song?
The music producer, of course.
Why do you say so?
Music producer does a lot of work, quite a lot of work. I even have this platform where I encourage music producers to always do their own thing. You understand? For instance, an artist walks into your studio, nobody as in a total novice, as in the person doesn't really have anything to offer. You as a music producer, for instance, I have people that I have artists that have come to me. The music they brought to me is nothing to
Right.
So you are the one that will now sit down, okay, let's do this, do it this way, do it this way. At the end of the day, you discover that you are the one that owns that music. But they are the ones taking the credit. So that's why I said music producers should take more credit.
So far so good. You talked about the kind of awards you've won quickly before the break. Tell us one or two of the awards that Alpha P Studios has won, and where did you win?
I've won the Gospel Musicians and Producers Award for like 4 times.
Whoa!
Wow,
that's excellent.
Do you remember any of the songs that gave you that award?
The album that blew Yinka Shiori, I produced it.
Okay.
Wow.
I worked with BDM over the years. I worked with Esther Bekele, produced most of our songs. So those are the songs. Those are the songs. Actually.
So any awards, any other award that we are looking forward to, maybe anyone made soon, already we'll go and cover it. Who knows? Maybe we enter.
Yes, now.
Definitely, you will see more awards coming.
Okay.
Especially now that we just finished celebrating our 20 years anniversary.
Yeah. Yes, we're going to come to that, right?
Yes, we will.
We're going on break, right?
Yes, we'll take this very quick break. But before we do that, Alpha P Studios is 20. That's a very big number. A whole lot of studios have not, or record labels have not got into that. I know many good record labels in Nigeria that haven't got into that. This man and his own record label or recording studio has achieved so much, and that's a lesson to a whole lot of people. He said something that baffled me and made me think. When we asked him about artists who are not talented, who come into the studio to make music, he said something: he doesn't throw them away, he welcomes them, and that sometimes pays a lot of the bills. We'll take this quick break. When we come back, we still have Alpha P Ace music producer in the studio, and of course Umevi, Idolo, and myself, Orally. Don't go anywhere. Up on Galaxy Television, this is where we all go reach for the stars, and of course it is fun-packed and energetic. This is where stars are also born and made. Now we are in the studios and we've been talking to Alpha P, Ace music producer. He's been telling us about his journey, his life, and everything that has to do with music. And so far so good, we've been enjoying it. So we'll go back to questions, and maybe has a couple of them for him.
Yes. Okay. Talking about 20 years, we're about discussing that before we went on the break. 20 years has been a very, very long time.
Sure.
So a child that was born 20 years ago should be thinking of graduating from the university now, because of how fast our system of education is these days. Yeah. Okay, so 20 years in the industry, what challenges would you say that that shaped Alpha P Studio into what it is today?
I must say that the challenges started to change over the years. You understand?
Okay.
You know, the challenges I had when I first started. I had different ones when the studio picked up. You understand?
Yes.
So, but the ones I had when I started were challenges of acceptance. You understand? Acceptance and trying to find your roots. You understand? So when you're starting something new like that, you tell people, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but people feel kind of reluctant to allow you to produce it. You understand? So since you've not really gotten something that they can listen to, share again. So those are kind of the challenges I had when I was starting. So, but by the time I started having hit songs, hit productions like that, the challenges now changed.
Okay.
You understand? So I was no longer having challenges of acceptance like that. You understand? So challenges now change to like meeting up with the standard of what you have started with. You understand? So when you start something, you've raised the standard so high. So it's very challenging to meet up, to stay there. You understand? It's always very challenging. Having worked with a lot of popular artists, so it will be what will I say? It will not be okay if you now how to start going down on your productions. You know, again. So these are some of the things that really affected some other music productions. You understand? Other studios, you just at the height of their stuff, you hear them up here and there every time, but it will get to a point in time where you no longer hear about them. You understand? So it's always challenging when you have reached a height and you're not able to meet up the standards. So,
wow, that's a beautiful one. So you have to maintain a certain standard,
yes.
Or maybe supersede the previous standard that you have set for yourself. You have to keep going higher and higher. Well, that's really challenging, I must say.
Yes, on in Alpha P Studios, which is like a record label, do you have artists signed to you people?
No.
Why haven't you signed artists yet?
Like I said earlier, it's not easy to sign in artists actually. For somebody like me that sings too, you understand, you're thinking of so many things. You understand? Like I said earlier, when you asked me the other question about artists, you understand, when artists come to you, some of them, most of these artists, you're better off than them as a music producer. But when after producing them, they are made, but you as a producer is left at the background. You understand? So all through the years, I've learned to work on myself. Rather than working on artists. Fine, artists come here and then you produce them, they go, but never neglect yourself. You understand? So that's one of the problems music producers face. They produce artists, they give them beats, they do this and that for them, but at the end of the day, the artists are made and you are left at the background. So I've decided to work on myself to
maybe that's why some producers come out to sing.
Young John,
you understand?
They're coming
that's
out to
why some
do,
of them decide, okay, let me come out and sing, so I am not left behind.
Yes.
Okay, that's a very beautiful revelation. So if I want to ask again, talking about artists again, you as a producer right now, if an artist comes to you for a production, what is the range? Because we've heard people, we've had guests who will tell you studio session is expensive, studio session is this, money for studio session, this. What is the range? There's someone watching, looking out for you there. Okay, so this is a music producer. We have to talk to Galaxy TV and see how we can locate this money. What is the range? Okay, the bill for a song, to record a song. Okay, recording, mastering, mixing, what again?
Production, actually.
Everything, yes.
There's no way, no music producer will tell you, give you a kind of standard, you understand? Because the kind of music you're producing, they are different.
True.
Okay.
You as an artist might come to me, you might be singing a kind of traditional music. You can't have a standard price for production actually. So depending on, then you have to actually consider the person you are producing to, because some of these artists they're very terrible as I must tell you, because you put into consideration the person you are producing. So apart from the production fee stuff, then the person you are producing, he herself, you have to put them into consideration too, because some of these artists that we're talking about, you just have to, some of them you just have to use like 30 minutes or 1 hour on them. Some of them you use over 2-3 days because before you can achieve a very good sound. You understand? So there's no way no music producer will give you a standard.
Like the artist, I would say, there's something wrong. If you are not that.
All right. What are you doing right now to give back to the society? Knowing that Alpha Peace 20, you've done so much. There can be 1 or 2 artists who might need production but do not have enough money, or they feel like, especially those that have very good voices, they don't have enough money for studio sessions or whatever it is. What have you done in time past or presently to help 1 or 2 of these artists?
Well, my life actually has been the one that supports, loves people. You understand? Even before becoming a music producer, I always love to support people. You understand? Even after, I would not say I'm made, but all glory to God. At least we are not where we used to be. After making a kind of name for myself, I still support younger people. I still support people that are upcoming. You understand? If I see this spirit in you, that you're somebody that loves what you're doing and you really want to make it, so I give you this full support. So I'm always supportive over the years, even while starting and up till now.
Wow, support.
Some of these great artists that you're hearing here and they have been kind of supportive to them.
Wow. What ways have you sat down to yourself and said, hey, you know, when it comes to production, like we say, producers don't get all the credits. But to move away from that question first, I want to go personal for 1 minute. When you're not working in the studio, how do you unwind? When you're not inside, when you're not hitting beats, when you're not playing the keyboard, when you're not sure, oh God, what are you singing? When you're not doing any of that, what is it that you do just to unwind and chill?
Well, I must say the over the years, if around or like from five years of the studio till like around 15 years, the studio actually took away my time. You understand? Okay. So it took away my time actually. But nowadays I'm learning to kind of relax a little bit, you understand? But I watch movies a lot.
Okay.
I love Nigerian movies. Nigerian movies. I watch them. So
that's how you keep.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite food?
Well, Nigeria jollof now.
Just jollof. You don't want no salad, no plantain, no moi, no
plantain.
Maybe plantain. What of your favorite holiday destination? Where would you love to go with the family if you had to go on vacation?
Well, anywhere nice.
Anywhere nice. Sambisa, uncle.
No,
He said anywhere nice. Sambisa is people's village too.
Yeah, but it's not nice because thank you.
All right, as we round up the show today, quickly give us your fans words of encouragement and motivation. Quickly.
Right, okay. I must appreciate this platform actually. Galaxy TV, one of the pioneer independent TVs in Nigeria, stations in Nigeria. I appreciate this kind gesture towards me. My fans, home and abroad, you will begin to see more of Afapi, Peter Abiola Afapi Studios, because we are planning a media city. So where you can do everything that you want to do in entertainment, media wise. So we are planning a media city actually, and we are looking at supporting more artists over the years. So those are the things we are looking up to doing now. We are looking up to raising music producers, but music production has to come with the fear of God.
Yes.
Fear of God. So you must have it in mind. You must fear God and be passionate about what you have chosen to do. Know the job. So that people will not see you as a novice, and always upgrade. So some of the things that have killed music production in Nigeria is inability to upgrade. You upgrade your equipment, upgrade your work on yourself. Don't be the music producer that they met yesterday. Search here and there, so that you improve on yourself naturally.
All right, you give us your social media handles quickly.
Peter Abiola Afapi on Facebook, Peter Abiola Afapi on Instagram, Peter Abiola Afapi on TikTok, same on YouTube.
All right, there you have it. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I want to say we're actually happy and honored to have someone like you come here and talk about your musical journey, your career, and how you've always done a lot of things to make people happy. Davido says we rise by lifting others. This man has been lifting others for 20 years, if not more. You got to give kudos to him. Now, he also says that in everything you do, always have the fear of God. That much we can take on this part of the program. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it will be time for Celebrity Gist. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Whatzup on Galaxy Television. This is where stars are born and made, and this is time for Celebrity Gist. Or maybe we'll take the first one.
Yeah, instead of protesting, I go contest. Singer Portable releases a new song in response to hunger protest critics. Well, I've heard people also say that instead of you coming out to carry placard and all that, you should wait till 2027 and use your vote. If you feel the government is bad, you should vote them out. If you feel they're good enough, you should vote them in. And I think that is the side Portable falls on. He believes that instead of me to carry placard, I remember he said that some time ago that you are protesting because you are poor. That was during the protest as well. You are protesting because you're poor. Then now he says you're instead of protesting, I could contest. Well, I don't believe people protest because they're poor, because there is a course I'm doing right now, history, and back in 1880 whatever, 1918, all those 1920. The early nationalist newspaper, they used them to protest against the colonial government back in the days. So protest has nothing to do with poverty in the recent. But if this is a Portable stand, it's okay. So he doesn't believe in protest. He believes that he should contest for the election. I think he should actually contest for the position of a governor. It would be nice. It would be nice.
I just feel like this one is a comeback for him because when he said that nonsense, he lost 100K followers immediately. Yeah. You know, people who followed him, became a part of his life then because he was able to speak the truth. That time he was hungry.
Yeah.
Now he has money.
Now you see what he's saying. You're protesting because you're poor, because you're hungry. Now he's not hungry.
He needs slap.
No.
Anyway, the next one says Femi Branch shares how House of God stretched him creatively. Now, you know, actor Femi Branch has come a long way in the industry, and his work speak for him, obviously. Among the notable movies he's featured in is the epic Yoruba movie House of God. Now, he told Legit NG in this interview that he felt good following the wide acceptance of the movie and how his performance was being commended. Now, a role interpreter further shared how the movie stretched him creatively. According to him, the role was physically and mentally tasking. He also spoke about other interesting issues, and he's also known for playing intimidating and other roles. However, he delivered an impressive performance as Bashoruga in House of God, which wowed his fans. And so far so good. I'm sure this movie got him paid a lot. If you have watched the movie, because I know I have watched the movie, Femi Branch finished work. In plain terms, he basically murdered the role, and that's one of the Yoruba movies apart from Jago and Lakatabu and some other ones that I know I can sit and watch. House of God is a must-watch movie, and we've reviewed it. We've reviewed it. We premiered it on the show. We've reviewed it, and we gave good reviews to that. I remember giving it a 9.
Yeah, I think I did 8.
You did 8. I did 9. So you can see that our reviews really did pay off, and you guys should go watch the movie. Next one.
Yes. Paul Okoye blasts Joe Igbokwe over his comments on P-Square split. So the P-Square, after barely 3 years of reconciliation, the news is out there again that they have gone their separate ways again. They've splitted. So Igbokwe came and was asking too many questions, if I must say. You know, there are some things you will say, but when you start taking it to family and the elders of one's family, it becomes, even when you're trying to advise a person and you start making references to the person's parents, it's, to me, that is no longer an advice, that is not insult. You understand? So, and that was, I think that was how Rude Boy actually saw the whole thing. Saying, are there no elders in your family? What a shame, this, that, and Paul, Paul Okoye had to say, Joe Igbokwe, let me read it. Joe Igbokwe, your papa, elder when mumu. Focus on the country when you put mouth scatter. People are hungry. You know, that's his own way of getting back at him, that you, myself and my brother are not your problem. You are an APC person. So you people are the ones in power. Go and fix the country. Go and fix the situation. Right now, people are hungry. That is what you should be talking about. But that was it. So even if you are trying to advise people, please don't abuse them. Don't abuse family. People, someone like me, I won't take, if you are advising me, you are not making reference, hey, you will not complete that one. You can't abuse my family.
All right, last but not the least, I don't know what came over me to become greedy. Please forgive him. Archangel tenders an apology to his colleagues Denison, Igwe, and Emanuela. I felt this part was a little bit sarcastic. So much sarcasm was spewed from this. And Archangel said, he stated that I was the one who started the Archangel comedy. Mark was a security at Kilimanjaro restaurant, and this one is by Denison Igwe, and I was doing camera work. I stole a camera and started shooting skits for us. Now, Maken just shared his own view and said, I'm deeply sorry for my selfish and greedy behavior. He confessed, my brother Denison and Emanuela, I'm unsure what possessed me to become so consumed by greed. I regret giving you only scraps when I should have shared more generously. Please forgive me. I also acknowledge that it's impossible to oust you from a house you built, and I couldn't possibly take over your business, rebrand it, and dismiss you. While I did start with Emanuela, I invested my own savings and dedication to propel them to success. My sole concern is ensuring these young talents not only achieve fame, but also wealth. He also went on to say, Emanuela and Success have parents who would have spoken out if I were mistreating them. My only fault is not giving up and working tirelessly to secure their success. So that he's just trying to say, hey, all these things you're saying are not true, but in a very subtle way. He looks like he's giving credit to them, but to Dennison, but in the real sense of it, he's just telling Dennison, you're not rich. Stop telling lies.
I thought I was the only one that saw it in a different light. I'm happy you said it. That's exactly what I wanted to say.
All right, not much we can take on the show. We have to go now.
Yeah, a very big thank you to you, Alpha P. Thank you for coming on the show. Yeah, this one is an indoor person. You know. You pull and come outside. You have to come into
last.
You understand? So, once a very big thank you for coming. Yes, and thank you, other viewers, for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow is another day, 10 to 11 a.m. Until then, my name is Omevi Idolo. Omevi is O-M-E-V-I. Idolo is I-D-O-L-O-R. Write it together, and you're gonna see my logo pop up. But remember, we love you from here, but you should love yourself more.
All right, I want to say a big thank you also to Alpha P, the man who knows what to do, the legend, the myth himself. He's here, right here with us, and we are so thankful to God. Alpha P, big name, big money, if you want to put it in such terms. We are yet to, now, share from the... Anyway, thank you for honoring us by coming to the studio. God bless you so much. Drink water, mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest every day. Above 6 feet is a good day. Follow me on Instagram at official.auralee. That's AURALWE for your music productions, MC of events, whatever, radio productions as well. I got you guys all day, every day. Also remember to love yourselves, love others, even if they are not deserving of it. So come your way tomorrow 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday to Friday. That's what WhatsApp is, and that's how the show runs. Up next is Woman Corner by Blossom. I'm sure you guys are itching for that one. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Peace.